Hello, everybody. It's Daniel here, and this is our next emotional English podcast episode where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfilled with energy, and of course, positively. Welcome, everybody. I'm so sorry. I was a little bit out of my schedule, and today I'm announcing my two events coming up. So the first event in Moscow on the 10th of December. So I'll have a little conversational club with my students. If you want to participate as well, so please let me know. Go to emotionalenglish.ru and reserve the place for yourself. So the event going to take the place in Moscow City Center. So I will announce the exact location a little bit later. But as for now, you can reserve your place and be in touch with us. So a little conversational event. So not more than 12 people will show up there. So don't worry about that. We'll have a good communication and a lot of fun. And another event is coming up as well, 22nd of December. I'll have another event in Krasnodar region, Krasnaya Street. So in the office blocks, it's near the Marriott Hotel. So just go to emotionalenglish.ru. If you're from Krasnodar, reserve your place there. And let's begin our today's episode, shall we? Today I want to share with you another mini story, emotional mini story about the bundle of sticks. Another moral story which teaches us life and life lessons. Okay, so the bundle of sticks. First of all, I want to ask you, do you know what is stick or many sticks? It's a little piece of wood, like little piece of branch from the tree, right? You call them sticks. So the bundle of sticks, it's something what kind of tighten together. So you have something like a hemp and it's all covered around. So it's stick to each other. So these little sticks, they stick to each other. And you call this group of sticks as a bundle. When you have a combination of something, it's a bundle. For example, when you buy a lot of computer games, let's say on the online store or somewhere, so you call it a bundle. It means Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3. The combination of things all together, it is a bundle. Another, the Elder Scrolls series, you can buy a game of many chapters together. It's a bundle, all things together. And the story is about the bundle of sticks, little pieces of wood tightened together. And I will read the whole story for you guys. You will learn the new vocab with me and we will discuss the logic of the whole thing. All right. And we'll discuss the moral of the story as well. So let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a man who lived in a village with his 3 sons. Although his 3 sons were hard workers, they quarreled all the time, and the old man tried to unite them, but failed. All right. So there is an event, right? Or there was an event long time ago, and we have a couple characters here, right? So a man and 3 sons of the man. So they all lived in a village, not in a city, not in a town, in a village. Although his 3 sons were hard workers, so they liked to work, right? Who liked to work? His sons liked to work. They were very hardworking people, right? They work hard. And then they always quarreled. Say with me, they always quarreled. Who quarreled? The sons. Sons quarreled all the time. What does it mean, quarreled? It means they were fighting by words all the time. Ba, 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 ba. You're bad, you're good. You know, like they were quarreling. It means they were fighting by words, a lot of arguments. And that's called quarrel or quarreling as a process, okay? So they quarreled all the time, and the old man tried to unite them. Their father tried to unite the boys, unite the sons, and it means to make them friendly to each other, to make them work together, right? So it means union or unity. There is a noun called unity. So, the country United States, because all the states are united, right? So that's why the country called the United States of America. Here is the word to unite. It's a verb. So when you try to unite someone, you try to make them work together, or you're trying to interact with them in a team way. So you try to have a team play there, okay? So the old man tried to unite them, but failed. So he didn't succeed. Fail, it's an opposite of success. So when you fail, you are not succeeding, okay? So when you have an epic fail, it's the opposite of a big success, okay? So the old man tried to unite the boys, but he failed. Okie dokie. So, who lived in the village? There was a father, right? And his 3 sons. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Although these 3 sons were very lazy workers, isn't it? Of course not. They were not lazy. They were very hard. And they always kissed each other. No, they were not kissing at all. They quarreled a lot. They quarreled all the time, literally every single day, literally, okay? So quarreled, it means they were fighting by words a lot. So the old man tried to unite them, but he failed. Oh my goodness, that was a big fail. So that's the first paragraph. I will read it again, try to revise and try to understand the whole thing together. Once upon a time, so one day, one moment, there was a man who lived in a village with his 3 sons. Although his 3 sons were hard workers, they quarreled all the time. La, 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 The old man tried to unite them, but failed. So the second paragraph, we're diving into it. Months passed by and the man became sick. Months passed by and the man became sick. He asked his grown sons to remain united, but they failed to listen to him. At that moment, the man decided to teach them a lesson, to forget their differences and come together in unity. That's the second paragraph. So months passed by. It means that some months passed. It means the months finished, right? The time, that specific period of time had finished. And then the man, the father, became sick, right? So he started to feel very, very bad. He became sick. Father became sick, not the sons. And father asked his sons, his grown sons, they are not small anymore. Grown means very big sons, to remain united, to keep, to be united. Remain, it means to stay united, to be united. So to be together, it's very important to be together. It's important to be united because when you are not united, you are failing. That what he was trying to say. But they failed to listen to him. So sons never listened to their father. So they failed to listen. And at that moment, the man decided to teach them a lesson. So he decided to teach them a lesson to forget their differences and come together in unity. What is unity and why they are coming together in unity? They are not actually coming together. The father wanted them to be united, but they had no unity. Who had no unity? Of course, sons. His sons had no unity. At that moment, the man decided to teach them a lesson. A special lesson showed up. And why he wanted to teach them a lesson? To forget their differences. He didn't want their sons to fight anymore. He wanted them to forget their differences, to forget that they have some problems with each other, right? Or between each other. So he wanted them to forget their problems, their differences, and come together in unity. So he wanted them to be united. Okie dokie. That's the second paragraph. I'll read it one more time. Try to revise and try to understand what we just passed. Months passed by and the man became sick. He asked his grown sons to remain united, but they failed to listen to him. At that moment, the man decided to teach them a lesson, to forget their differences and come together in unity. The man summoned his sons. It's the beginning of the third paragraph. The man summoned his sons when they had gathered, and he said, I will provide you with a bundle of sticks. Separate each stick and then break each into two. The one who finishes first will be rewarded more than the others. So that's the end of the paragraph number 3. So what the man did, the man summoned his sons. You know, when you're summoning in the computer game, you're kind of having this ritual to be done, right? So there is a ritual and you summon the skeleton or you summon the creature, demonic creature, someone to play as a necromancer. But here you summon, you ask people to come. You ask people to be in the one place. So you're calling your friends, you're summoning them. Hey, can you come to my house? Right? You say to your friend. And this is the process of summoning. You're summoning when you're asking someone to come to you, and the man summoned his sons, right? The father asked his sons to come to his house. When they had gathered, it means when they were all together in the house, gathering. It's the process of union, right? So when you are united, you all together, you are gathered. You know the word together? It means you are gathered with many people, okay? Together. I'm together with my friends. It means you gathered with your friends and now you are together with them, okay? When they had gathered, when they were there in the house, Father said, I will provide you with a bundle of sticks. So Father wanted to give them a bundle of sticks. You remember what bundle of sticks is, right? It's like a bunch of sticks tightened together, stick to each other, right? I will provide you with a bundle of sticks, he said. He gave a bunch of sticks to his sons, right? And separate each stick, he said to them. Separate. It means now they're in the bundle, right? You need to separate the stick and then break each into two. So he asked them to break each stick into two. So they've got one stick. They needed to have two sticks from one. So the father asked them to break each stick into two smaller sticks. Okay? One big stick transforms into two small sticks. Gotcha? Hope ya. You say, gotcha, Danila. When you say gotcha, it means I understand. I got what you're saying, understood. I know what you mean, you say, right? So the one who finishes first, the father said, will be rewarded more than the others. It means that one who finishes as a first person, right? Number one, who is the fastest one. So will be rewarded, will be given some prize, right? So, this is like a prize for the winner, When you reward somebody, you give someone a prize, okay? For example, if you're a businessman, you can reward your employees for their best work, right? You reward them, you give them some prizes, appreciation, money, bonuses, right? It's a reward. It's like a gift for them for their good job. And Father, he said, the one who finishes first will be rewarded. So the person will be given some things, That's the end of the paragraph number 3. Let's revise and read this paragraph one more time. The man summoned his sons. When they had gathered, he said, I will provide you with a bundle of sticks. Separate each stick and then break each into two. The one who finishes first will be rewarded more than the others. That's the end of the paragraph number 3, and we dive into the paragraph number 4. So the sons agreed. They said, yeah, daddy. Yes, dad. Let's do it. And the man provided them with a bundle of 10 sticks each, and then asked the sons to break each stick into pieces. The sons broke the sticks within minutes, then proceeded to quarrel among themselves again. Oh my goodness, that's the end of the paragraph number 4. So the sons said yes. When you say yes, you agree with someone. When you say no, you disagree. So, but the sons in our story, they agreed. Say it with me. So the sons agreed with the old man offer, right? They agreed. They said, yes, daddy, let's do it. Let's make these sticks done, right? So the man provided them with a bundle of 10 sticks. So there were 10 sticks. There were 10 sticks in one bundle, and he had given one of each bundle to the son, right? I guess 3 bundles of 10 sticks each, and then asked the sons to break each stick into pieces. So it was not a big deal, right? The sons broke the sticks within minutes. It means through the minute, they've done whole work, and then proceeded to quarrel among themselves again. So they proceeded to quarrel among themselves again. They were like, bah, you're wrong, you're doing wrong, and something like this, So he started to quarrel among themselves one more time. So they did this already, and they started to do it again. Oh my goodness. All right. So that's the end of the paragraph number 4. And I want to ask you a couple things. So what the sons needed to do with a bundle of 10 sticks? Of course, the sons needed to break each stick into 2 little pieces, right? They've got one big stick, and they needed to break it into 2 little sticks, right? So total, they had 10 sticks in a bundle, and they needed to have 20. Say with me, 20, not 20, right? 20. It's a more American way to say the number 20, right? So you say 20, 21, 22, 23, right? Something like this, 20. Yes? So it's 20. And they needed 20 little pieces, not 10 sticks. All right. Let's go to the paragraph number 5. The old man said, "My dear sons, the game is not yet over. I will now give you another bundle of sticks. Only this time you will have to break them together as a bundle, not separately." Okay. So that was like a level number 2. The old man said, "My dear sons, the game is not yet over." It means that now you're going to see the level 2 of the game, and I will now give you another bundle of sticks, another group of sticks, 10 sticks in the bundle. And only this time you will have to break them together as a bundle. So you cannot separate the bundle into, separated sticks, right? You should use and you should break the whole bundle, the whole bunch of these sticks together at the same moment, simultaneously, okay? Not separately, okay? It's opposite of separately. They cannot just remove piece by piece, like stick by stick. No, they should do that all together. They should do that. All right. So, and they did actually. They started to do that. So, but what the man said to their son, what was the level number 2? Do you remember what the father asked their sons to do? So he asked them not to break these little sticks separately, right? So he wanted them to break them all together as a bundle. So he wanted them to break the whole bunch of sticks all together at the same moment, simultaneously. All right. Say it with me a couple of times. Simultaneously. So at the same moment, the same thing, right? All these things together, right? Not separately. The next thing, what happened, next little paragraph, the sons readily agreed and then tried to break the bundle. Despite trying their best, they could not break the sticks. The sons told their father of their failure, right? So they tried, the sons readily agreed. They said, yep, yes, father, no problem. We'll do it, right? And then they tried to break the bundle, but it was successful or unsuccessful? Unfortunately, it was unsuccessful. Despite trying their best, they tried to use all of their potentials, right? All together. No, despite trying their best, they couldn't break the sticks. And the sons told their father of their failure. So they failed. They said, no, father, we couldn't do that, right? So they failed. And there was a reason why it happened. Can you guess? Can you think what is the reason why they failed? Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. So because they were doing this alone. I mean, separately, okay? They separated. They tried to break this bundle personally, okay? Without teamwork, okay? And that was the reason why they had failed, okay? So let's go next. The old man said, my dear sons, see, breaking every single stick individually was easy for you, but breaking them in a bundle you could not do. By staying united, nobody can harm you. If you continue to quarrel, then anyone can quickly defeat you. So you see, it's about this separation story. So the father, he started to teach their sons to how to be united, why it's important to be united, why it's important to stay united. So, and he said, my dear sons, you see that you failed? You failed because you were not united. Breaking every single stick individually was very simple. It was very easy, but breaking them in a bundle, in a group, oh my God, that's why you failed. It's not easy to break all sticks together in a bundle. And the same illustration with union, with unity, by staying united, when you have unity, you are very powerful. Nobody can harm you. Like these little sticks, when you are separate, everybody can beat you. Everybody can crack you. Everybody can break you, right? But when you're together, like this bundle of sticks, so nobody can crack you, nobody can break you. If you continue to quarrel, if you continue to fight, then anyone, it means everybody, can quickly defeat. It means beat you, okay? Defeat you. So you will lose and somebody will win, right? Because you are not united. You are not like this big bundle of sticks, okay? Hope you got that, guys, correctly. And the last little phrase, the old man continued and he said, I ask that you stay united. That was the last words of the man. And the three sons then understood that there is power in unity and promised their father they would all stay together. So that's a beautiful words. Let's read this one more time. So the old man continued. He continued his speech about, my dear sons, you see the problem when you are separated, so you cannot win, right? And he said, I ask you that you stay united, please. I ask that you stay united, be together. So just do and be in touch with each other and never quarrel, he said. The three sons then understood the speech of their father, and they realized that there is power in unity. There is power in unity, that unity is a big, big potential place with a lot of power. And promised the father they would all stay together. They will never be separate. They will never be quarreling again, all right? So that's an important promise they made. When you promise something, you're giving a word to someone. You say, hey, I promise I will speak English in my future, right? In a very closest future, right? You can say like this. You promise when you give a word to someone about something. I promise I will buy a bread, okay? It means that you give a word to someone, you promise. And our sons gave a word, they promised their father that they would all stay together, not separated, okay? So that's the end of our story. And I want to say what is the moral of the story. I think you already understand, you understood what is the moral. You got that, right? You say, Danila, gotcha. We know what it is. So there is a strength in unity, right? There is a strength in unity. That's the moral of the story. So when you are united with someone, when you are together, you are more and more powerful. You have strength. When you are separated, it means you lose. And that is why I highly recommend you guys to meet with our Emotional English conversational club events. So reserve your place on emotionalenglish.ru and reserve your seat in Krasnodar or in Moscow. In Moscow, 10th of December from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m. And in Krasnodar, 22nd of December, Krasnoye Street from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. It's Friday. All right. So if you guys have any questions, just send me a message to my phone number +7 903 207 2234. If you want to support our channel, if you want to support our podcast, just send any amount of money, 10 rubles, 20 rubles, whatever you have, guys, to my bank account. My bank account connected to this phone number. If you guys have any questions or recommendations how to improve our podcast, just let me know. Or if you want to be a part of our podcast, just let me know as well. I have my personal website when you can apply for my English lessons. So just go to danilabondarenko.ru and reserve your seat for a free tryout lesson with me. Thank you so much for being with us here, guys. I'm really appreciate it. I hug you all. I kiss you all. Please stay connected with Emotional English and let's be together. Let's speak English. Let's do our job the best. And I'll try to give you the best experience I could and I can. All right. So let's stay together. Let's stay in touch. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good one.